go. It's here. It's here. It's here. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Oh my god. Ow. Okay. Okay, you guys. What is up? The King of Lightning is here today to do Kuroko no Basket 2 Episode 1 review. Oh man, dude. Bro. Okay, hold on. Alright, before I get to the actual episode itself, right, let me say a few things real quick. First of all, is that at some point, either on Monday or Tuesday, I will be caught up with the manga. Because I'm actually very close to where they are. And I'm going to make my mission and actually catch up with the manga. Because I've already done the overview, which you can see right here. And I really want to start actually going weekly reviews for the actual Kuroko Basketball manga. So by either Monday or Tuesday, I'm going to be caught with the actual manga of Kuroko Basketball. That's number one. Number two is that I'm going to put the link to this episode on Crunchyroll.com in the description box down below. However, there is an issue, and that issue is apparently the British brothers can't really, like, they can't see it for some odd reason. I don't know why. It's something to do with Crunchyroll's policy. Maybe there's some kind of region error. I don't know exactly what happened or like what it is. All I know is that, from my understanding, is that the guys in Europe, they can't watch episodes on Crunchyroll. I don't know why. I mean, even though Crunchyroll is like a legitimate site to view anime and manga, I think only guys in the States and in Canada, I'm going to assume Canada, they can see it. If you live in Europe somewhere, I don't think you can see it. So, I mean, I don't know how that works exactly, again, but what I do recommend is that, because I'm not going to put any, like, illegal site. Because if that happens, then, oh my god, you're promoting illegal sites. Yeah, copyright. Yeah. And that's a hassle. I mean, even though it's already an automated system, if you have, and I had to deal with that with Magi reviews, like 3 seasons ago. Yeah, no, it's a pain in the ass. Fuck that. So, all I recommend is simply put Google and Kuroko no Basketball 2 right there for you. But apparently, people, the ones who can actually view the episode, they actually did like it. When I posted the, like, for example, when I did the Kill Kill episode review, and I posted what you can see right here, I actually posted the link to the episode on Crunchyroll.com, and people actually liked it a lot. So I'm going to do that from now on, because I think it's a good move. I do. So, and actually that's it. Yeah, that's all the news right there. So, oh yeah. And even it kind of relates to the episode, but not really. Fuck it, whatever. The opening. Whoa. Dude, that opening is beastly. That shit is beastly, man. Yo, dude. Just the whole dynamic and like these like mock lens flares and just seeing the Generation of Miracles do their thing. Seeing Team Seirin and like the other team just blitzing about the passes and like the motions and the dunks and the techniques, and then Aomi, yo, when this guy's eyes turn red, I was like, because you know what that's about. You know what that's about, man. You know, man. Aomi Daiki, bro. You know what's up with that. And then, oh, it was nasty, man. The Midorima shots, of course, as always, Midorima, yeah. Haters gonna hate. Haters gonna hate, man. Every time he shoots, haters gonna hate. Right there, man. Of course, seeing Murasaki Bar and like this mock tornado, it was nasty. So the opening I thought was actually a very cool. Very cool. I mean, the song standpoint or the audio standpoint, I think it was cool. Like, it wasn't like amazing. Like, it was good. But it was more so just the visuals were just fantastic. They were amazing. At the end, especially when you see, well, at the beginning when Kuroko is standing in front of like this crowd and they're all like clapping, he's like, and then like everyone's like, yeah, and then you see at the end where it's like before his buddies pack him, you know, like they pile on top of him. Sounds kind of weird. Basically, get over it, man. A sports thing. We have Kagami, and he jumps from the free throw line, and then you just see him like, yeah, dunk, and that was nasty. So the opening is actually very good. I like it a lot. Now, when it comes to the episode itself, overall, the episode is actually very, very simple. It really is, to be quite honest. And in fact, what I will say is that the animation off the gate is not like fantastic. It's moderately okay. And the pacing, they spend a lot of time on the flashback of Kagami and Tatsuya, his brother, if you would, because like there's this whole Japanese thing where like if you have like some mock ritual, your brothers, Ace, Sabo, Luffy, Saki Cups, Kyodai, bam, boom, Saki up, and then we're brothers. So in this case, it was the whole ring thing. But I mean, I don't really get that. I get it, but it still throws me off. Either way, whatever. The thing about that is that it's more so that of a focus on the episode, and then there's a little bit of focus real time. But what I will say is that when it came to the overall structure of the episode, the pacing was okay, the animation was okay, and the progression of the story was moderately there. So overall, off the gate, it wasn't like a fantastic, wow, phenomenal, jaw-dropping episode. It was just, relatively speaking, okay. That's what it was. When it came, first of all, the things that I actually did like. Number one, the fact that the freshmen realized that, yeah, you know what, we're bench warmers. Like we don't do shit other than warm the cold bench with our asses, man. That's all we do. The only freshmen that play are Kuroko and Kagami. That's it. So they want to go to this street ball 5-on-5 tournament somewhere in Japan. I don't know where it is exactly. So they can just, spread their wings. And that to me I thought was a real cool thing. I mean, granted, one of the guys who he had a cold, and in comes Kiyoshi like, yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here, man. Got a problem with that? I'm here, man. There ain't no ducking. I'm here, bro. So, like, that to me I thought was cool. Just the whole thing about how they realized that, yeah, like, we want to play. We want to get better. We want to actually experience real-time competition. But we haven't done so because we were literally getting our asses cold by warming the bench. So that to me I like a lot. The second thing is that the flashback I thought was cool because it does show you the foundation of where Kagami's love of basketball comes from. And it all starts with this one kid, Tatsuya. And the thing about that was that he, at that point in time, had problem making friends because even though he learned the language English, he couldn't. And this is what Tatsuya says: well, you need to show off more. All right, you need to put yourself out there. You need to stick your neck out. And he does this via basketball. So that to me I thought was actually very cool, very nice. And the whole how the beef starts about how, like, when they're older, I think when, like, after they've graduated middle school, it's like they have these constant competitions at these street ball courts, and basically, or at these public courts, I should say. And basically, it winds up being a 49-49. Like, this is the final game to see who is actually the better player. And even though Tatsuya was injured, he still wanted him to go. He still wanted Kagami to go out, but he didn't. He had mercy. Right? It was a mercy win, or at least a tie. I mean, he says that it was a tie, but I think it was a tie in the sense of their competition, their internal competition. The actual game itself, I believe that Tatsuya's team won that, but still, it upset him a lot because his quote-unquote brother went easy on him. So no. And that's where this whole beef stemmed from, because after that, they were going to have their final game, but Kagami left the States right then and there. Now, the next thing I'll talk about, the actual English that was spoken in the episode. At first, I'm like, okay, all right. I mean, have at it. But then I'm thinking to myself, it's actually not that bad. Furthermore, it was really cool. Because it shows you that these two, being of course Kagami and Tatsuya, they've been honed in a completely different environment. And mind you, these guys are not the Generation of Miracles. But when it comes to the average player in Japan, they're clearly above them. They're clearly above most of the average players of Japan. Even though they're not regarded amongst the Generation of Miracles, at least when it comes to Kagami Tiger, we've seen him go toe-to-toe against several Generation of Miracle members. And when it comes to Tatsuya, Kuroko said that he gives off the same vibe as a Generation of Miracle member. So when you play in the States, it appears that the average state player is better than the average Japanese player. Well, yeah, there you go, right there. States, Japan. Average. And that makes sense because basketball, the States, is the motherland. So that's the way it is. Now, what I will say is that Murasaki Bara coming in there, bro, that was funny, man. It was like the tip off, let's go, it's me, and like they just reach up like bling, and then no candy. Oh. And the thing about this is funny as fuck because I realized a few things. Number one, before when they were after Tatsuya and his buddies take out Seiho, it was like they were standing on the court talking to one another what seemed like a few minutes, and I'm thinking to myself, is no guy around saying like, yo, we're on a schedule here, why y'all talking? Speed the shit up, get the fuck off the court. How are you doing? That's number one. Number two is that Murasaki Bara, it's like, did no one realize that this big dude with purple hair was coming in? Like, the way it was like this guy pulled a freaking instant transmission, like, and warped in there. Candy. And I'm sitting, I'm like, did no one see him come in? Like, what the fuck? It's like everyone's stunned, like, oh my god, the big guy with the purple hair. What the f? It's like, did you not see him come in? So that threw me off. That threw me off. But still, I mean, that's the way it is. Because, you know, anime sometimes, they just say, fuck it. Warp in there. Goku. And then Candy. Ball. So, but there was a flash of Kagami's face. He had this shock, like what the fuck? So, that was good. That was very nice. So, just that instant shock of, like, what the fuck? Like, what just happened? And in comes, yeah, Murasaki Bara. And obviously he has this, Murasaki Bara has this disdain for Kuroko. Because he was like, I want to crush you. Like, I just want to just stomp you out. Because you have this serious face on. And from his attitude, Murasaki Bara, he's very lax. He's very chill, very like, whatever. Like, it's not a big deal, bro. Rad. Totally, man. Let's surfs up, bro. Yeah, like, he's just very calm. Very cool. Like, he doesn't care. Very nonchalant. And seeing Kuroko's serious face makes him mad. She's like, I want to crush you. And like his hand like overlaps Kuroko's body. You're like, bro, this guy's fucking huge. This guy's massive. So, but overall, episode rating overall, I thought it was a good episode. I mean, I thought it was an okay episode. Again, it was simple, straightforward, no real, you know, it was as usual funny. I mean, because it is a funny series, like no lie. Like we have, you know, Kagami trying to talk sense into, well, he's trying to speak his piece with Tatsuya. All of a sudden, here comes number 2, or Tetsuya number 2, bam, dog, punch. What the hell was that? Seriously, what the hell was that, bro? So, that was good. So, it's a simple episode, it really is. But it's gonna get worlds better. Oh my, I can't wait till they actually dive into the Winter Cup. And, oh, by the way, mind you, something a little bit intriguing to note is that Kiyoshi is so good that apparently, at least in terms of that Seiho captain, he says that he would be regarded as the best center had not Murasaki Bara existed. Kiyoshi, alright, Kiyoshi, okay, alright. So, and there are these reporters watching Seirin, and they were like, yeah, these guys are dark horses, so keep an eye on them. So, but that's it right there. I'm done. Episode rating once again is okay. Tired. Peace. Have a nice day.